and unconscious.
My mom used to, when I was younger, be able to give me commands. And we did not know this was sleepwalking because she was like, oh no, I just told you to go to bed and do this, this, and this. And I was like, yeah, I thought you put me in bed. And she's like, no, you took yourself to bed. And I'm like, I did not wake up at any point in time during that. I stood up off the couch, undressed myself, put myself under the covers, went the fuck, and just laid down. Like, I don't know how I did it, but I did it regularly.
Oh, if you were following commands, your mom missed an opportunity.
Big time.
Vacuum the house, do the dishes.
Speaking about sleeper agents, holy crap.
Yeah. I used to do that at a popular con that I went to. For some odd reason, I would black out and just immediately do a rote code to just be like, I can't remember past 2 a.m., but I know at 4 a.m. I walked back to my hotel room, calmly opened the door, closed it, took my clothes off, used the toilet, got in bed, and then just don't know how. It's every day for the con. I'm like, you did it like clockwork. It was weird. And I'm like, well, that stuff still works.
Hey, you're just regular.
Yeah.
I used to be weird when I would sleepwalk. I haven't done it since I was a kid. Mm-hmm. But I scared the hell out of my parents once I picked up all the shoes in my bedroom, and they were watching a movie in the living room, and I threw them into the middle of the room, and I just said, they won't stop talking. I can't sleep. And then I just walked right back to bed.
When those vivid night terrors hit.
Alrighty. We're good to go, Goose?
Yep, we've been recording for the last 2 minutes.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Good evening and welcome to CoJ Roleplaying. We are tonight doing our fourth and final game with the Blankbodies crew of Blades in the Dark. My name is Steve, and I will be telling the story this evening. And tonight I've got with me Goose.
Good evening, guys.
Mark.
Hey.
And Eric.
Hey, everybody.
And then I'm going to pass this over to Hunter from Blankbodies, and he will do his introductions and whatnot.
Yeah, I'm Hunter, like he said. And I'm here with James.
What up?
And John.
It was completely muted.
Yep.
I said, hey, yo.
Sure you did.
Didn't sound like it, bud.
All right. So if I could get somebody from the Blankbodies or the Followers of Iqthwa to give us a recap of what happened last week with their gang.
Yes. Well, we summoned the ancestral spirit of Count Milos and his family. And while I was interrogating the spirit, the other two went to his mansion to try and destroy the spirit's bones to put them to rest permanently, and ended up finding a very, very interesting door.
Excellent. And on the CoJ role-playing side, or the Ghostbuggers, if somebody could give me a recap of what happened with them.
I didn't keep notes this week.
Who are you pointing at?
You, Mark.
Eric.
Screen.
Remember, Mark, you've been voluntold.
I didn't keep notes last week, so I can't do it.
All right. So our plan, our plan this week was, our plan for last week was, because we stole the cash from the Count, we knew he'd probably need to do something like a big score so we could settle his debts, things like that. Not be out too long. We wanted to figure out what it was. So first off, Jerusalem went to the office to try and figure out. Before that, rewind. Cockroach found out that there was a big shipment coming in, but we didn't really figure out where. So we needed to go and find out whether it was coming into the ports or the rail yard. And so Jerusalem went in and very, very unsuccessfully tried to pretend he was a big fancy man and was just ignored and kicked out. Huge failure. Then we had Cockroach act as like a male prostitute bait, right? To get the guy out in the alley, and we were going to club him. That failed pretty bad too. So they ended up using Rubble's strength to drag him down to the sewer, and we played a little good cop, bad cop, and got some information. Figured out that it was in fact the rail yard that the shipment of the not ectoplasm is coming in.
Excellent. Okay, so we are going to start with the Ghostbuggers this evening. So where do you want to start, guys?
All right, so we've got a bit of a twofold plan. We want to do a couple of things. We want to use Rubble's new skill of creating rubble that is either very attractive or very repellent to spirits to cause a bit of a commotion and derail a train coming in, with ghostly covered rocks. But at the same time, this is a twofold plan. The other part of the plan hinges on trying to poison a bunch of the guards at the rail yard and pin it on the Count. So we need to spend a bunch of coin to hire a poisoner. So that's our first task.
Okay.
So let's see here. Suppose it's going to be me trying to do some hiring because we don't have any direct contacts that meet those criteria.
Okay. So you do know that there are people that frequent certain establishments that have been known to be they've been known to be able to provide certain services. So you know where you want to go, and you might not know exactly who to talk to, but you do know who can point you in the right direction.
Well, good. The most streetwise member of our gang is Cockroach, so he's the guy to bring along.
All right. Okay, so you walk into this seedy little bar where you know that you've been informed that people that have the skills you're looking for tend to frequent this area. So you walk into this seedy little bar, and what do you do?
Would survey be the role to check out the bar to see if we can find what I'm looking for?
Survey would be the role to check out the bar and see if you recognize somebody that you can talk to point you in the right direction.
All
It's a good thing that I came along then, because I have 2 survey.
Then I will assist Rubble.
That's a 4.
Excellent. Okay, so yeah, you recognize a guy that's he's fairly well known in the area to be kind of a like a fixer. Like he effectively helps you facilitate things that you're not quite good at.
All right, I'll point him out to Jerusalem.
You've seen him around. What he does is well known. You've never used his services before. So yeah, Jerusalem, you've been great song, by the way. you've been pointed like, hey, that guy there. He'll know who we got to talk to.
All right. So move over to meet with them and explain the plan. We want a lot of guards poisoned so that they're out of our way in the rail yard. And we want it to look like the Count is responsible for it too. And we'll pay a lot of coin to make all this happen.
So you guys got roped into that little scheme as well, I see.
We did.
Yeah, we did.
I'm not gonna lie to you. The Baron has done great things for my pocket. Guards at the rail yard. It's risky. Do you want me to provide you with the materials to do it, or do you want me to facilitate the action?
Facilitate.
Okay, it's going to cost 4 coin.
And it'll look like it's the Count's responsibility?
I will give you my professional guarantee.
Oh, yeah. Then 4 coins is the deal.
All right, excellent. Do you have a timeline? When do you want this done?
Yeah, we need it cleared out so that we can get in there with a little bit of leeway. We know the time the train's arriving. I'll give you the details.
And the only other thing I need to know is, do you want corpses? Do you want an assload of guards shitting themselves in the street? What kind of effect do you want?
We want at least some courses, but yeah, if there are survivors to pin it on the Count, I think that makes it an even better performance.
All right, leave the rest to me. Thank you very much.
All right. Then I think we just gotta wait for him to poison the guards now, right?
Yeah, we need to get everything else we need in position, get rubble, cracking rocks.
Yep.
And we want to invest in a moderate-sized explosive as well.
That's right, for our flashback.
Yes.
Well, we need 2 moderate-sized explosives then.
Yes.
Cockroach will get us hold of a cart and have it stashed nearby.
Near the rail yard.
Near the rail yard, yep.
Yeah, the
And
train
some-
station.
And some containers.
And some containers as well, yes.
Okay.
Not burlap sacks.
Not burlap sacks, no.
No,
Casks.
like
something
milk crates.
Cans.
Or cans, I mean, yeah.
Okay, so well, Rubble, you know exactly who you have to talk to get the demolitions that you're looking for. How big an explosion are you looking for?
Something that'll pierce a tanker and ignite its contents.
Okay, that's that's like a medium size, so that'll be about a coin.
And then something to put a hole in the ground.
Yeah.
How big a hole are we looking for?
Mausoleum sized.
Yeah.
Okay, so that mausoleum was a fairly large room. You're looking at 2 coin total for the explosives. The guy you're buying from is basically providing you with the materials. You can set it up the way you want it. You can shape it so that the one bomb, if you need a more direct explosion, you can do that. You're a military sapper. You have that info. The other bomb, the room buster, if you wanted to just like blow out everything and cave it in, you know how to do these things, but it'll cost you 2 coin total for all the materials to make these things happen.
Okay, so yeah, that's no problem. So we've just spent 6 coin.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So we'll definitely do that. And then I think we're gonna need to do a little flashback.
To put into perspective, I don't know if I explained this in game 1. So coin, 1 coin is a term in the game. It effectively, 1 coin is a week's worth of work. So you've just spent a month and a half's takings, effectively. But
Yeah,
it's awesome.
Oh, it's gonna be great.
we're making it
Okay.
rain.
Oh, well. All right. Okay, so you want to do a flashback?
Yep. So as we were after we had defeated the clockwork golem type creature, the hull, I found a nice spot either behind or inside one of the like if there's either a cubicle or a sarcophagi kind of thing.
There's a bunch of niches in the wall.
Yeah, that'll do. Something where they're not necessarily going to see
Also,
it if
there
they
is
go in there
that-
to look at it.
There is that altar.
Does the altar open?
The altar doesn't open, but it does have a couple little nooks and crannies that you could pack shit into.
Okay, yeah, we're packing explosives inside the altar,
All right.
and we're setting a timer on it for, let's say right about now.
Okay.
Enough time for them to feel like everything's been done to the mausoleum that's possible, and then it explodes.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to need from you 2 rolls.
Okay.
I need just the 1 roll. I want a tinkerer roll to see how well the bomb is going to do its job.
Okay. 2 5s.
Okay. Excellent. All right. I'll deal with the bomb when I go to the followers of Iqthwa, because it's going to directly affect their story. So,
If anything, I think we just made their job even easier. Not intentionally, but I think we might have.
Yeah, we're still totally taking credit for killing their ancestor.
well, you have no idea this has happened. So,
Right, yeah, once the mausoleum blows up and we know the ghost is dead.
The explosion is the work of Iqthwa.
Exactly, yeah. I've been praying for an easy night, and here it is.
Exactly. That is exactly how I will frame it.
Just thought of something. We can't buy explosives now to use in a flashback we did earlier in the game. So in our flashback, we bought the set of explosives.
I had thought of that. I was going to be nitpicky, but I decided not to be.
Yeah, I was kind of curious about that. I'm glad that we yes-anded it instead, because I was like, triple flashback?
Okay. All right. So you've in the past placed your bomb. What is next?
We are waiting for the train and the guards to be poisoned.
Okay.
So that we can get ready to explode where the train comes in and the tracks.
Okay. So
we want
the
to wreck
first
the tracks, not blow them up.
Yeah.
We
Okay,
want to
so
make
our-
the train derail.
Your first action, once all of the other things happen and it's time to go, you are going to be setting up something to wreck the tracks to derail it.
Yes.
Okay. Who's
And then
doing
blow our
that?
way
And
in.
how are we doing that?
Oh, I'm wrecking it. And I'm just going to start. I'm going to start busting up the rail right at the station,
Okay.
Probably.
and I'm going to be. Do you want me to throw around some arcane substances that'll make it habitable for the attractive for ghosts, or
Definitely.
do? Okay.
Yeah, we're destroying the rail yard, right? If the train derails into it, smashes through everything, and then it's littered with ghosts and ectoplasm, it's going to be a bad place.
Yeah. I just hope we can get out of it. That's all. All right. So I'm going to start busting up the rails in the station as soon as the guards are taken care of.
Undermine under the rails. That way, when the weight of the train hits the rails, it'll snap the rails.
Yeah.
Undermine.
Okay. Yeah.
So the track looks good from the conductor's point of view, and then once the train hits that portion of the track, it'll sink.
That sounds like a really good idea.
Okay. So I will need a rec roll.
I got a 4.
Okay. You dig your trench underneath the railway. You did your math and whatnot. You're pretty sure this is gonna work. So when you got to the rail yard, all of the guards and most of the employees that are wandering around and some public people that are waiting to get on the train, the vast majority of them are laying on the ground groaning and very upset about something. They are not feeling good. They do not look good. You can count at least 6 people that are clearly dead. It appears as though their eyes have burst and are melting. You see a couple people crawling with no eyes and just blood running down their faces, and it's not what you've unleashed here is awful.
Okay, I'm going to wrap Cockroach is going to wrap his hands up in some sort of cloth.
Okay.
And going to assist people to benches and stuff.
Okay.
As he is patting them down and relieving them of excess weight.
Okay, give me a finesse roll.
We have to recoup somehow.
We sure do.
I got a 2.
Somehow you end up putting money in their pockets. No, you don't find anything. Like everybody you don't find much of it. Like
would you allow me to spend the stress? Or do I need to state that before?
You would need to spend your stress to add the die before you make your roll.
Yeah. No problem.
The devil's bargain, which you've already got one hanging over your head.
Not this head.
Well, collectively as a group.
Hell, if we're gonna fuck it up, let's fuck it up big.
Okay.
Just the one die, right?
Yep.
2.
No money. You
Okay.
guys should probably not do the devil's bargain anymore. They don't seem to work for you at all. Okay. So the hole has been dug. Cockroach has been failing at picking pockets while trying to appear as though he's helping people. Jerusalem, what are you up to?
Watching. Supervising.
All right. Okay, so the appointed time of the train's arrival is approaching. There are a number of people that arrive to see the horror that is taking place with all of the people in the area, or a majority of the people in the area. A lot of people have fled. People that aren't afflicted have fled, claiming some form of plague has taken over the dock or the rail yard. The train is starting to arrive, or
I'm
pulling.
getting old.
You can see it coming up. At the same time, you notice that the what are they called again? A group of spirit wardens comes rolling into the rail yard to take away the corpses and sick.
Oh yeah, I forgot about them.
Didn't think about that.
I totally forgot about them.
Well, I am backing away from the impending train derailment with the highly volatile components inside, like a good distance,
Okay.
just in case it explodes all on its own.
All right. So you've set the stage. Is there anything else you guys are doing right here, right now?
Just making sure the cart is far enough away. I don't want it to accidentally blow up with the rest of the stuff.
Okay. So the train comes in. It hits your trench. The rails snap, and the train topples. And I don't know if anybody's ever seen what a train derailment looks like. There is considerable collateral damage. There is no explosion or anything, just kind of everything stops and there. What's step two?
Step two, which way did the primary loading and unloading nozzles on this fall? Are they up to the side?
They are underneath the train.
That's not good. That's the one place we didn't want them to be.
My high dice on your fortune roll to see where it was going to land was a 2.
Huh.
So
Awesome.
Maybe we should blow a hole in this side then and just try and catch it.
We blow a hole in this thing, it's going to explode. I have a shape charge that's meant to blow this thing and probably annihilate most of this station.
Well, maybe that's how we win then. We just cut our losses here and take the prize from the Baron.
Yep.
All right. So, is there visibility on both sides of the like on all sides of the train? Are there people on both sides of the track, or is it like everyone's on, say, the south side and there's nobody on the north side or something like that?
no, there's people all around, but most of them are incapacitated.
Okay, so the side with the least visibility, I guess you'd say, especially the spirit wardens, since they're actively moving around. I'm going to walk up to it as though I know what I'm doing to try to help, but I'm not trying to help. I'm trying to plant a bomb on it.
Okay. That will be I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say you can roll your tinker to walk around to move with an air of you know what you're about.
Mm-hmm.
So I think your professional skill, you can just show that you know what you're doing.
I think this is worth a couple of stress to make sure that I'm doing this right.
Yep.
It doesn't matter because I critted on the first two.
Nice.
Awesome. So yeah, you go strolling over. Not strolling. You run to the scene of the accident. You've got tools. So people are just getting out of your way. Like even there was a group of spirit wardens that was over there. As soon as the train kind of toppled over, they kind of like jump back and they see you running with your tool bag and stuff, and they move to the other side of the tracks to get out of your way, because whatever is there needs attention more than that corpse does.
Damn right it does. We're also creating more ghost boys. These things aren't being disposed of properly.
Nope.
It's very true. Okay, so for the actual planting of the bomb, you will need to make a tinker roll.
It is worth another 2 stress to make sure I do this right. Yes, it is definitely worth that extra 2 stress. I got a 5.
Okay, all right. So you plant your bomb. And what else are you doing?
We were trying to get the plasma out, but unfortunately the valves to release it are under the track.
Yes.
So I'm thinking we're just going to cut our losses, take our cart, and fuck off after the bomb was planted.
Yep.
All right. Okay, so the bomb is planted.
Mm-hmm.
And what kind of fuse are you giving yourself? How much time are you giving yourself to get away?
Nobody's on this side of the whole thing, right?
Nobody can see what you're doing except that corpse.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect. So that means no one can see my bomb.
Yes. Your bomb is placed in a way that unless somebody's looking for it, they're not going to see it.
Then I say we give ourselves 10 minutes to clear out of here.
Okay.
We can walk. We don't have to run and draw attention. And when 10 minutes is up, kaboom, she's just going to go.
Okay. So you ran over there with your tools and stuff. Obviously, like this tanker, everybody knows what it is.
Time it with the one at the mausoleum.
Yeah, there we go. That would be perfect for them to go off
Simultaneously.
at the same time. Simultaneously, yeah.
So as you're walking back away, one of the spirit wardens is like, is there any danger?
There's no leak. There's no leak.
Oh, thank God. Thank the
Which
God.
is true. I didn't see any leak.
There's lots of
no
danger.
leak. You should put your face right next to it. Right next to it.
It's not like this guy's going to be able to tell anyone I lied anyway. He's gone.
Okay, so you guys meander away. Okay, your heist is going way faster than I anticipated.
Way better.
Well, it would have been slower if the valves were properly set, but
Yes.
you know, shit happens.
Okay, so you guys get away, you walk away 10 minutes, and there is a massive explosion.
Oh, yeah.
You've gone around corners and stuff, and your debris is raining down on you.
We'll just stash ourselves under our wagon and let
No
the wagon take the brunt of it.
Good call.
Bulletproof milk cans.
Okay, so everything seems to have settled down. What are you guys doing now?
Well, we need to sure that the Count got the blame for this. I mean, sure, it's one thing to steal from him, but he needs to take the responsibility for the explosion and the poisoning.
So we will start a rumor campaign that it was the Count's train that blew up, and he double-crossed all the guards at the station by poisoning them.
All right. Somebody is going to need to roll a sway.
Probably me.
That's Jerusalem.
All right, and he will spend a pair of stress because, again, he really wants to get this right. All right. A 4.
Okay. You talk to a bunch of people and throw out the story to everybody. Mind you, like every time you tell, it's just a little bit different, but all the details are exactly the same.
Right. Incorporate my different disguises, right, so that it's coming from multiple sources.
Yep. Okay. So yeah, as you're walking through the city, obviously this explosion, or these explosions, are the talk of the town. Everybody's talking about it, at least in this district. So you go to talk to somebody, and they feed back to you almost exactly the information you want. So it's like telephone, right? So the rumors out there, the Count was doing something with the train, and there was an explosion, and all the guards were poisoned, and the Count was involved somehow. The specifics aren't quite as clear as you want them to be, but the bones of the information is there.
Very good.
Enough to start an investigation, right?
Yes. Or you think.
Yeah.
Okay, so is there more that you want to do? You guys see, the Ghostbuggers have plenty of time left to do
Even more stuff.
Like if you can come up with something quick-ish,
You could reasonably say that we have cleared all the authorities in this district all the way over there.
Yep.
There's nobody in the rest of the district.
Oh, the train yard is the focal point of all of the things right now.
So it's basically Candyland for criminals in the rest of the city.
Yeah.
So I think we can hit the broker houses now.
I think so.
Yeah.
And misplace his money that's there.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, how are you going to go about robbing the broker houses of the Count's stuff?
That's a good question.
If you would like,
We didn't
I can
flush
give
it
you
out.
some time to go over it, and I can switch to the Followers of Iqthwa and finish up them, and then I can come back to you so you can plan. At least have some time to plan your heist.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay. So, Followers of Iqthwa. I'm going to start with Ragnar Crane in the ritual room of your hideout. You have been questioning this ancestor spirit about embarrassing stories and whatnot about the things that you can try and capitalize on.
Yes.
The youngest son, Alexei, has he has several gambling debts that have effectively come very close to crippling the Count's finances. If it wasn't for the Count's political power, Alexei would effectively be a dead man. The eldest son is supposed to be on ship, but is actually suffers from terrible seasickness. So every time he's supposed to be on ship, he's actually in hiding in the city. And the spirit tells you that he is generally stashed away in a whorehouse very close to the Duke's docks.
Okay.
Or the Count's docks. And that's effectively the best information you get out of this spirit.
Okay.
So yeah, anything you want to do with that, or?
Yeah, so they took the thugs, but we still have our expert rook, correct?
Yes.
Yes. So I am going to send the rook out to find the brothel and the eldest son, and I want to know where he's at.
All right.
The second that they're done.
So I'm going to get you to roll a consort or command, depending on how you usually talk to your underlings.
I'm gonna do command. Just because I took occultist, so I get a bonus die since they worship a god that I've consorted with.
Excellent.
So let's see. I got a 6 and a 3.
Okay. Yep. So he takes off and right. So your rook is going to find the Duke's eldest, and then I will switch to the manor house. You've just opened the door. You seen this this girl rocking and staring off into space and moaning, and whatnot, and the room is absolutely opulent. There is a very loud bang, an explosion, if you will, and the ground shakes. Things fall off shelves and shatter. The girl seems unaffected in any way. She's still just sitting there rocking. What are you guys up to?
Now, my question after that bang is the strand still there?
No. It winks out. Also, back at the ritual room, the ancestor spirit just dissipates into mist and is gone.
Okay. The second that the spirit disappears, I'm going to start preparing to summon Iqthwa.
Okay.
So right now I'm just prepping for that, but that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
Are you prepping for it or are you doing it?
I suppose I would just be doing it.
Right.
Because we took the cult ability that he just shows up sometimes, but I want to give him a little push.
Okay.
Her.
Yeah, I saw that
pretty
you
sure
had taken
Iqthwa
that.
was girl.
Iqthwa is it.
Okay.
Boy,
that's it.
father, mother, they.
You've
it is
used
all.
mother a lot, so I wanted to make sure this wasn't
Yeah,
a
it's
gender
both.
thing.
It's any.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So, Earth shook. You are in this room. Lots of now broken glass and stuff on the floor, and a girl that is. It seems like nothing happened.
Iqthwa provides, brother. It would seem the ancestor spirit has been destroyed through divine providence.
Iqthwa provides. Wonderful. Then it's time.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Father Pathos is really excited right now. Kind of picks up the girl. She's pretty light, yeah, I would assume. I mean, everything is light to Pathos, but
yeah, she's a little waif of a girl.
And just kind of hands her to Strix.
Okay.
We leave. So we start to go out. We're going out the front door, right?
Yep.
Okay, we're going out the front door.
Okay. There is nobody in the house.
Oh. All right.
You go up the stairs and walk through to the front, open the door, and walk out.
No, if there is nobody there, we are not leaving this house in one piece.
Oh yeah, we'll catch it on fire.
Oh yeah.
As we're leaving, we knock over oil lamps, kick over casks of alcohol, whatever we can.
I will actually roll study. It'll either study or actually no tinker, because tinker would make more sense than study, to be like where to put the stuff to actually make it
to make the fire go big.
Yeah, instead of just it is scorched house. I want to be like it is a pyre.
All right.
Yep, got you. I assume I've got the assistance of the thugs and Pathos. All right, let's go. Okay, that is a 2, 5, and 2 6s.
Okay. Yep, you successfully set a fire, and it seems to be moving at a good clip.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Okay, so you guys walk out the front door as smoke is starting to billow out of open windows.
Oh, we're going out the front door, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Are there peeps there?
People?
Yeah.
There's some people. You see people running down the street. It looks like they're running away from
There aren't any guards or anything at all?
Nope.
Oh, wow. This changes things. I guess we leave.
Unless we want to wreck some
My
stuff
full
somewhere.
plan had there was going to be resistance. That's what my plan was. So
I mean, you know, there's 15
Athos leaves.
guards
He goes
over.
home.
There's 15 guards over in the courtyard. If you want to visit violence upon the world,
I thought they were out front. I guess
No,
I was confused.
they were in the back by the mausoleum.
Oh. Well, in that case, I want to leave the house going that way because I thought we were going to be walking into a crowd by leaving out the front door.
Oh, okay. Yep, that's fine. Like I said, there's nobody in the house. You have lit the house on fire. You walk out the back door into the yard into chaos.
Cool.
There are a couple of corpses on the ground. There is a crater.
Oh.
And you see like 6 or 7 guards that are functional, but they seem disoriented.
Okay. Is the old silver-haired dude still there?
No, he is not visible.
Okay, well, Pathos is gonna step out of the burning house. Very cinematic. As he's kind of walking down the steps, he's just gonna point at the closest guard, and just, "Where is your master?" He's just yelling at him.
He was here moments ago, but then the ground erupted and I haven't seen him.
Yes, by the grace of Iqthwa, we he just kind of gestures to the crater. We have killed his god and wish to speak with him.
I don't know where he is. Who are you? Why are you here?
I am Father Pathos. I am here to, again, just kind of gestures at the crater.
Okay, well, the guard starts yelling and trying to get people to come over and deal with the people that have just admitted to blowing up the grounds.
Cool.
And now we do attune to summon Iqthwa.
Yes.
Which
essentially we're trying to pull a group ritual with Ragnar at home base doing big boy stuff and him channeling Iqthwa.
Okay.
So does that? I would assume Ragnar gives me a bonus die.
Yeah, if everybody is working towards the same thing, yes.
Okay, I will also. I'm going to be doing twofold things here, which is great. I'm also going to spend stress to up my dice pool, and when I do that, my toxic trait is activated at my discretion.
Okay.
I'm going to secrete my drug and just put it on Pathos and the thugs, and then channel the god.
Awesome.
And I'm trying to channel the god into Pathos.
I want to be a vessel.
Yep.
Okay.
Come on, guys.
This might not end well for Father Pathos.
That's totally okay.
That's fine.
It's totally okay.
We came here to fuck shit up.
Yep. Honestly, let's be real. Being a vessel to Pathos and dying in the process is the most beautiful thing that Pathos could ever do.
Okay, I got a 1, a 2, and 2 6s.
Why are we rolling so well? This is starting to be upsetting.
Because I have 2 and a tune, and then I stressed and got a bonus die.
Okay.
Sorry, Steve.
No, it's perfectly okay. All right. So you commune with your god. All of you feel this. There's something just right with the world now. You have secreted your toxin onto your thugs. You can see that the tendrils are the tendrils of Iqthwa are flowing from them. Father Pathos,
Yeah.
you are filled with just pure ecstasy and glory.
My vice is pleasure.
You all of a sudden are one with your god. You can feel its presence in you. Your body, physical body, actually increases in size half again.
Damn.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm gonna kill everybody there. All of the guards.
You gotta
And-
leave one to tell the story.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm gonna try to leave one. I'm not in full control, but I think that Iqthwa would like the story to be told.
I
And
would like.
Strix will be walking the fuck away with the girl. It's like, my job here is done.
That's a good idea.
Walking quickly,
I'm going
probably.
Yeah.
Get.
Must go faster. Must go faster.
Are you skirmish, wreck?
Either one. At this point, it's probably wreck.
That's probably, yeah. Thematically, I think you're correct.
Yeah.
I'm going to get you to roll that.
Okay.
You are under the influence of the toxin.
Times 2.
Times.
He gave me 2 doses.
So you can make that with a +4 dice.
Nice.
And yeah, a lot of things are going to happen.
Cool.
And we're hoping that we can also have an immaculate Iqthwa birth into this girl.
A 6 is the highest one I have.
Okay. Yeah. So you grow in size. There's normally it's ghostly tendrils that kind of like fade in and out from your skin. You actually have tentacles coming out of you now and flailing about. The guards are absolutely terrified. They are trying to get away. Iqthwa provides, and not a single one gets away except one boy.
Cool.
You not done with your heavenly rage, turn and start breaking down the walls of the manor house and kicking over trees and just generally laying waste to everything in sight.
Cool.
At this moment, the glory and ecstasy of being one with your god reaches a crescendo, and Father Pathos's mind shatters.
Cool. I'm fine with it.
The hulking thing that was Pathos continues to just rain destruction down on everything in its path as it moves towards the water. and steps into the ocean and sinks beyond sight.
Cool. Was there much city between this and the water?
Couple blocks.
Cool.
Was.
All right. Yeah, I was gonna say, how much of that is actually standing by the time?
Not a lot. It's
okay.
a lot of broken stuff.
Very good. Very good.
Good.
Okay.
Bye, guys.
All right.
He died as he
So,
lived. Extremely violently. And devoted.
okay, so I have 7 minutes of your time left. What are you doing with the girl?
Oh, we're taking her back to the. We're taking her back to our hideout. And we're also seeing if we can channel Iqthwa into her.
Okay.
Well, it's more like into like she's gonna be birthing the child of Iqthwa
Bingo.
in a while.
Yeah.
Immaculate conception, you know.
All right.
Yep.
Okay, so I'll need somebody to make an attune roll.
I'll do that.
Do you have? I will assist you with that if you want to, Hunter.
Sure.
Might want to use some stress because, well, it's the end of the night.
I'll go ahead and do that. So a tune plus a bonus plus
Thanks
a
for me.
stress. That puts me at 4 stress.
Yeah.
Oh, missed the table. Let's try that again. So 2, 2, 4, and a 5.
Okay. You perform your ritual. You again get the sense that you're being touched by your god.
Mm-hmm.
The sense that you get is Iqthwa is happy, but also very tired.
Iqthwa had a very big tantrum.
And then the feeling kind of fades from you. But you notice that the girl's eyes are less distant than they had been.
Okay.
And I'm going to leave it there for you guys.
Okay.
Goals accomplished.
And back to the Ghostbuggers.
All
You
right.
have successfully walked away from a giant explosion that has done serious damage to the city.
Real quick question before we fully fade off.
Yep.
To see if I can get Hunter in real quick. Can you roll a sway campaign to convince people that was the work of Iqthwa? That was divine Iqthwa intervention.
Yep. If you
Hunter, can you hear me?
I have 1 dot in sway. I guess I could take the stress.
I could assist you if you want.
Okay. So that puts me up at 6 stress.
If it affects the situation at all, lots of people saw that thing leave the manor right after the explosion.
Yep. Yep.
All right.
The reason I was like, wait, before we finish, I forgot I wanted to do that.
Sorry, what was your roll?
So I have 1 dot plus his assist plus the stress. 2, 2, and 4.
Okay. All your people are out in the street just praising Iqthwa and
There's a party.
spreading your rhetoric and taking credit for all of the chaos that is happening right now.
Yeah. This
And,
all was visited upon his house because he angered Iqthwa.
Yeah. Okay. So, Ghostbuggers.
All right. So, Ghostbuggers now plan to get some loot for themselves. They're going to get the Count's money from the broker houses, and in order to do that, they flash back a couple weeks ago in a bar with another member of the Count's household staff,
Okay.
and they're bribing him to get some information about the account particulars and temporarily purloin the Count's signet ring so we can make a copy and pretend we have his authority.
Okay.
Right. So we're going to pull that plus our disguises out of our cart and head into the broker house. Talk about, you've heard the rumors, obviously, that he's being blamed for the explosion at the rail yard. He needs to get his money out before it's seized. He sent us. We've got the cart. We've got the milk cans to hide it. We've got his signet ring.
Someone blew into their mic.
I
Jerry
don't
Mark's
have any idea
description.
who that could have possibly been.
So, Mark, I'm going to need you to do your description right from the get-go.
Okay, so we have our cart with our milk cans and our disguises and our signet ring. And we go into the broker house in our disguises with our signet ring. And we tell them we're sent by the Count. Everybody around here is hearing these rumors that he's being blamed for the explosion at the rail yards. And he doesn't want his money seized. So we're here to get it out and take it under the cover in the milk cans to get it away. We've got a signet ring. We've got all the particulars.
Okay. So I will need a roll for your flashback.
Okay.
How are you trying to? You're bribing the guy.
Yeah.
So consort or sway?
Yeah. Consort.
Okay. Give me a roll to see how well that works out.
Right. Oh, 4.
Okay.
Success.
So you get the information that you need, but the signet ring, he can give you a picture. He can't get you the ring.
Okay. We can work with that.
Yeah. We know enough tinkerers that we can mock up a replica.
Mm-hmm.
You know a tinkerer.
I can assist.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you have a good drawing of the signet ring, and you know that the vast majority of the Count's accounts are with this brokerage.
Yeah. So that's where we go.
Okay. I will need a tinker roll to see how well you recreate the ring.
I will assist Rubble with it.
And I'll take 2 stress.
That's 6.
Gonna need some release after this mission.
I got a 5.
Okay.
Okay. Yep. All right. You've got a ring.
Perfect.
Okay. So you wander into the brokerage and you are going to talk to the people and tell them that you need the money.
Right.
So I will get. So you walk in. There's people running it. It's a considerable amount of chaos.
That's what we're hoping for.
So eventually somebody runs up and is like, "What can I do for you?"
The Count, he sent us here. We need to get his money out right now. You've been hearing all these rumors. They're saying the rail yards were his fault. They're saying the docks the other day were his fault. Things are just going bad. He's afraid his money's going to be seized by the government. We need to move it quickly.
It starts shuffling through papers. Can you roll an action roll of? I'm going to say
Sway.
sway.
Yeah. Put the pressure on. And there's my 6.
Nice. Okay, yeah, he finds the account. He's like, okay, it's going to take a little bit of time to get this together.
If you need help, we can help you.
I just got to fill out the paperwork, and I'll get somebody to bring the money out.
Right.
Okay. Hurry! It's really important we do this right away. He was very, very clear. We can't waste his time.
Okay. So you wait. You wait for like 3 or 4 minutes, and somebody comes out with a cart full of money. And the guy you were talking to comes up with papers. He's like, okay, I'm going to need a signature here, and you can put a wax seal with the signet ring here.
Sign, stamp.
As Jerusalem's doing that, Rubble and Cockroach are transferring the money into the milk jugs to then move to our cart.
Okay. As this is happening, the second devil's bargain you made comes into play. 2 rather rough-looking individuals walk in the door, and one of them demands that all of Count Calver's accounts be closed and handed into their possession right now. And the clerk that you were talking to looks at you, looks at the guy, and goes, "What is happening right now?"
We're wearing fancy clothes, and they look rough. Clearly, we look more reputable than
Yeah,
them.
you're being robbed here. Get the security to bounce these guys.
But that is Jared Calver, the Count's eldest son.
Right? He's trying to take advantage. Everybody knows he's a bit of a powderhead. He's trying to take advantage of the confusion and steal his father's fortune.
And isn't he supposed to be on a boat?
A boat that blew up, I heard.
The gentleman that had spoken draws a cutlass and says, "I'll have answers now. What is going on?"
What's going on is we are getting the F out of here.
How much of the money have we transferred?
You've got about 12 coin in milk jugs.
Nice. Let's roll.
There is.
GTFO.
There's probably still maybe 5 coin on the cart. So you got the vast majority of it.
We've made our money back and then some. I say we're good.
Yep.
Okay. So you're making a run for it?
We're making a run for it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to need... how are you getting away?
Kart racing?
I don't know if that's going to work out so well for us. But
into the sewers?
Is everyone inside the building right now? Like
yes,
they're inside the building. Okay. We push our ways past and I wreck the door in such a way that it's jammed shut and they can't chase after us, and we book it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna smash it so that the door is jammed into the frame and they can't get it open.
Okay.
A 6 and a 5.
Okay, yeah, you dart past them and kind of like just body check the Duke's son, and he kind of stumbles aside. You get out the door and slam the door shut, and you grab one of your chisels out of your bag and slam it into the jamb to kind of like wedge the door shut and start running up the road.
Dragging our cart with us.
You were dragging your cart with you. There are a lot of whistles coming from all around and kind of moving towards this area. There's also a lot of whistles like everywhere. The blue coats are out in full force.
We need an alley. And we need an access to the sewer.
Yep.
We just have a cart full of milk. We're all right.
No,
That
we
should be easy to
don't.
find.
They're going to search our cart full of milk. People dragging a cart full of milk in the middle of a disaster is highly suspicious.
All right. So, yes. Ellie with the sewer.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Alley with the sewer entrance.
Okay. Roll. Somebody give me a survey.
I've
To
got
find
two in
out-
that. Can I get an
I'll
assist?
assist.
Nice. 6.
Yes.
The third one was a 6. It was a 1, 2, 6.
Awesome. Okay, yeah, so you are running up the road, and just as you see some of the blue coats coming down the street, or like turn a corner, come down the street, you guys duck into an alley, and there's a sewer access there, and you have enough time to get the thing open, and again you can hear the boots stomping past the mouth of the alley as you just slowly settle the manhole cover on top.
Mhm.
Smelly money is still money.
And yeah, so you guys get away with 12 coin,
Yep.
Nice.
and we still have like a half hour left.
We have 16 minutes.
16 minutes? Okay, I think we might make this a short one, because I don't know if we can really pull off another heist in 16 minutes.
No, but the Ghostbuggers want to
Unless you
go
wanna do
claim
some more
our reward for doing the most damage to his fortunes and not being the gang responsible for killing the Count.
Yes.
I mean, we need to find out what the end of that is, and also, I mean, you could come back to us and the weird girl stuff.
No, I'm not coming back to the weird girl stuff. That
Okay.
is actually now going to be something that happens when we do season 2.
Okay.
Ooh.
We have effects. We
you
have
have-
effects.
Done a thing.
Good.
Okay, so the outro. You guys make it back to your the Ghostbuggers, and everybody make it back to their hideouts. Everything is, you've got your money, you've got this weird girl.
She's bringing our god into the world.
It
So-
always works out real well.
Yeah.
A few evenings later, everybody is requested to join the Baron at the Silver Chalice again. Had to find where I'd written the name of the.
Are they allowed in the silver chalice yet?
Is cockroach allowed back in Silver Chalice?
For this evening, yes.
Okay.
I assume we're going down one man.
Yes, you.
What, Pathos doesn't make it? Come on now.
Father Paphos has not been seen since the incident.
Ah,
Cool.
that's
Yeah.
probably fine then.
Yeah, I'm good.
We can
Just
get
taking a
proxy
nap.
pathos.
Okay, so you all show up. The Baron is standing on the stage again. There are 8 of the 10 gangs currently present. The Baron steps up onto the stage and says, the survivors. All has gone so well. The Count has been ruined. His reputation has been destroyed. And my agents tell me that the Ghostbuggers and the Followers of Iqthwa are responsible for a very sizable amount of that damage to the Count and his people. Thank you very much. As promised, I will be providing you all, or you two, with a patronage. I will be not asking for any of the money that you acquired as a tax. And you will both get a great amount of respect in this city.
Like official church status?
Yeah.
I might be able to pull those strings. Count Calver.
Good. Graduated thug to noob, Father Pathos.
Count Calver has thankfully survived the events that transpired a few days ago. He was arrested for his involvement in things that he had no involvement in. His lands and titles have been taken from him.
What's left?
Count Calver was found dead by his own hand in his cell this morning, and I couldn't be happier. Thank you very much. And he turns and he walks out the back door. As soon as he walks out the back door, everybody in the room hears what sounds like hammering. And within 2 or 3 minutes, the room is starting to fill with smoke.
Yeah.
Cockroach is finding a way out.
Yes.
I just look at everybody and go, who
I will
wants to
give-
try some new godly drugs? Who wants to go ape shit?
Jerusalem.
Cool.
So, yeah, if you're drugging, anybody's getting drugged,
I will drug every single willing participant to disrespect their surroundings immediately.
okay.
Just spin the stress because I have to exert myself and just exhale a big fuck off cloud of drugs.
All right. What the drug does, so I need a tinker roll to see how well it affects.
And that's where my exert comes in.
Yep.
Okay, so I got a 2, a 4, and a 6.
Okay, perfect. Everybody gets to roll anything prowess. You will get +3 dice.
Good thing.
Out of here.
My
Damn.
drugs are not fucking around, people.
There was a reason why Pathos was so good at fighting shit.
I got a 5 to beat my way through stuff to get out of here. My
I got
tools.
5 as well.
3.
All righty. You got a 3?
Yep.
Okay.
Under Strix's breath, he just goes, also may be highly addictive.
Yes.
I got a 6 to just wreck my way out of the building.
Okay, so between you guys and the rest of the people in the room that are trying to fight their way out of the clearly on fire building, A hole is broken through a wall, and you guys run out into the street. The building is 100% on fire. There is no signs of I wrote it down. Baron Kellis. There is no sign of Baron Kellis or any of his men in the streets. And that's where we're going to leave the story. You have escaped the intended death. And there is a very powerful man in the city that just got a hell of a lot more powerful and wants you dead.
That bitch lied.
All right, so the Ghostbuggers are going to do a flashback.
To the bomb we put on the underside of his carriage?
That's right.
Because we expected the double cross?
All right. Thank you very, very much for listening to our collaboration episodes with Blank Bodies. I know for my part, I had a lot of fun. I assume, and I feel like everybody else that played had a lot of fun. I'm sad that it's over, but I'm glad that the stories got told so well. So I am Steve from CoJ Roleplaying. Tonight I had Goose.
Oh, it was such a great time playing with you guys. I hope we get to do it again, maybe sometime soon, but have yourselves a good night.
And I also had Mark.
Jerusalem wore out his old dealer, so it's nice that he's got a new one.
Yes.
And I also had Eric.
It's been a lot of fun. This has been a great time. I cannot wait for season 2. We are going to destroy this city some more.
Nice. And I'm going to hand it over to Hunter from Blank Bodies, and they can make their goodbyes, and he can plug whatever he needs to plug, and then we'll get back and do our social media stuff.
Yeah. Well, first of all, I just want to thank you guys for having us on. It's been super fun. I've heard a lot of good things about Blades in the Dark, so it's fun to get to sit down and actually try it out a little bit. It was really fun having you guys on our show. If you're listening and haven't checked it out, we did a vampire game with these guys as well. That was also super fun. Our other hosts who couldn't join us for this, Sarah, ran that for them. But yeah, I want to thank you guys for having us again. If you want to check out more of our stuff, everything's on our linktree/blankbodies. I don't know if John or James have anything they want to add, but
Yeah. I'm very glad that I immediately saw not only the ability to make my own stuff with the alchemy, but then went, if I take toxic, I can excrete this stuff. I originally was gonna do just a poison, and then John was like, what if we had like religious bane drugs? And I was like, if I can just dope a whole crowd of people, you know what? It's great to have that in the pocket. Just exert yourself and be like, hello, drugs. So glad. I was like, oh, no. I can wreck this house if I need to. Everybody else, drugs. So,
I'm going to say I had lots and lots of fun. I was hoping that Pathos would just be a destruction machine, and well, he got to become a lot more than that, which is really something we all want to be, right? Just beyond our own goals.
yeah.
That's what I took out of this.
All right. Well, thank you very much, guys. And Goose, I'm going to get you to do the social stuff because I can never remember all of it.
All right. If you want to get a hold of us, you can email us at cojroleplaying@gmail.com. If you want to get onto any of our other social media pages, you can go to linktree/CoJRoleplaying. We also have a Patreon page that you can reach at patreon.com/CoJRoleplaying. If you have a podcast, Apple Podcast listener, if you can give us a 5-star review, make any comments, anything helps. We need to get more exposure so we can get on the other lists. Other than that, we had a great time with the Blank Bodies. If you haven't had a chance yet to listen to them, go see them. They're on every social media. They're on every podcast outlet. Listen to our collaborated games over there. We had a blast doing it. And have yourselves a good night.
Yeah, thanks, Steve. It was lots of fun.
Yeah,
Thank
lots of
you.
fun.
Bye.
Bye.